There is a proverb in Creole that says this: Peuple organisé, pas jamais perdit bataille. A people organized and united will never lose a battle, will never be defeated. You know, that's my belief. I arrived in the U.S. in 1981, and I started volunteering at the Haitian Refugee Center. And my role at that time, because I did speak some English, was to go to Chrome detention camp, which is the infamous Chrome detention camp, to apprise the newly arrived Black refugees of their basic rights of due process. Because while the Haitians and the Cubans were coming here en masse, right? And Haiti was, under the dictatorship rule, one of the most brutal dictatorship in modern history, the Duvalier dictatorship. Unlike the Cubans who were welcomed on a red carpet, received the red carpet treatment, the Haitians were held in detention centers such as Chrome and around the nation, even as far as Puerto Rico, in complete denial of the basic rights of due process. So, we had to go to court, the Haitian Refugee Center, under the leadership of Father Gérard Jean-Just, and Ira Kurzman, who was the lead attorney at that time, had to go all the way to the Supreme Court to get the Black Haitian refugees freed from detention. And then after the judge ordered them freed, right, they settled in what we know today as Little Haiti. What we've always asked the U.S. to do was to treat all refugees, right, equally, to implement the law, respect and implement the law equally across the board, that there could not be a set of policies for the blonde blue eyes and a different set of policies for the Black and brown refugees and immigrants. Haitians, were treated poorly when they sought employment and stuff like that. The Haitian children were beaten at schools because of this narrative that Haitians are here to take people's jobs. And then children, when they hear their parents talking about, Haitians coming to take their parents' jobs, of course, when they get to school, what do? Then they beat on the Haitian children. So the situation was really, 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 really tense. And added to that, at the onset of the AIDS epidemic, Haitians were, placed on the list of people of high risk for HIV/AIDS, which increased the stigma against Haitians. And then we had to organize one of the biggest demonstrations at that time to force the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration, to remove Haitians from the high-risk list. So some of the Haitians were working in restaurants, cleaning homes, were, making $2 an hour, and they bought their homes. And they started, businesses, like restaurants, like cousin shops, which belong to Carl Just' father, for example. Places where people can come and send money home, and they transformed this blighted area into a very dynamic, culturally inclusive neighborhood, which is what Little Haiti is today.